What's going on, people? So today we checking out the iFLYTEK AINOTE Air 2. So this is a e-ink tablet that you can use for note-taking, meetings, organization, a lot of different things. We're going to take a look at the features, see what it can do, and see if it's worth that $550 price tag. So the iFLYTEK AINOTE Air 2 is portable, lightweight. It also offers advanced voice recognition and transcription, and it has handwriting support with multi-language support. So we're going to jump in and see how good it lives up to these claims. So while we're waiting for this to start up, I'm going to go over what actually comes in the box. Now, of course, you know, you get the actual tablet itself. It comes with this magnetic pen. You get your user manual, and then your USB Type-C cable that you use for charging. Pretty minimum design on the box, pretty much short and nice to the point. All right, so now that we started up, you start off on your home screen. Right now you can see a list of all of the notes that I've made so far. You can integrate a schedule into it, so you see it has your calendar. You can have a to-do list, you have your weekly, your focus, and then you also can use this as an e-reader. So you can upload books, Microsoft Office support. So a lot of basic features that you would expect to see in your e-ink tablet. And then you also can scan documents with this. So another big feature is if you want to take a physical document and scan it into a digital form, you'll be able to scan it in with these cameras that are here on the back. So my first question when I heard about this device and e-ink tablets in general was, why get this versus just getting an iPad or a Samsung tablet? Again, like I said earlier, this comes in at $550. So what's the big upgrade of this versus the things that you can do on a tablet? And I can tell you right now, the writing experience on an iPad is nowhere as good as this. Now I have an iPad with the Apple Pencil, and it can't measure up to this writing experience. So we're gonna start up a new note. Right now you can see it has a blank screen. Right now we're just gonna write up the title, which I'm gonna write up test. Again, please excuse my handwriting. So I'm going to write up a little note and see how good it does at actually transcribing what I write. So again, the writing experience on this e-ink tablet is by far my favorite feature of it. Now, as you can see, I wrote the title here and I wrote my note here. Again, if you had to write a little bit more, you can scroll over to a second page and however many pages that you wanted to do. Now we're going to go back out, and at the top you can see this is my last note, and you can see it took my handwriting and transcribed it into normal text. Right there you can see it says test, which was my title, and this is Kedrick YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Now it took that YouTube, my B, and made it into a K. It's not perfect, but again, really nice. Now, one of my favorite features is you can actually take this into a meeting and record the meeting, and it will automatically transcribe the meeting. So we're going to go ahead and test that out to see how good that works. All right, so what I'm going to do to test this actually is recording right now, which is really nice, is you can see that it has like a person icon to let you know where the voice is coming from. And that'll give you, like, if you're in a meeting room with multiple people, it'll actually detect what direction the person that's speaking is coming from. So I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. I'm actually going to start up a conversation with Google Gemini, which is another one of my favorite tech apps right now. And we're gonna see how good it does with transcribing. So Gemini, what's going on in the news today?
Okay, here's a quick rundown of some of the biggest news stories today. There's still no sign of that missing Argentinian submarine, the San Juan. It's been almost a week now since it vanished, with 44 crew members on board. Rescue crews from all over the world are still searching. But so far, they haven't found any trace of the sub. In the US, President-elect Trump is putting together his cabinet. Today he met with Mitt Romney, who's rumored to be in the running for Secretary of State. Trump.
Okay, stop. So as you can see, it's picking up the voices and it's in real time transcribing the meeting for me. And like I said, this is really valuable if you're in a meeting and then you want to come back and review notes at a later time. You have everything right there for you. Again, one of my favorite functions of this tablet. All right, so like I said earlier, with this tablet, you can send and receive emails. Now, of course, there's the option to, let's say if you wanted to compose an email, there's the option that you can handwrite the email, but it also has a keyboard input. Now, I must tell you, this is where it struggles a little bit. Now, the keyboard is not as responsive as you're gonna be used to if you're using your cell phone or iPad. So this is definitely one of the areas that if you're coming from an iPad and you're coming from an iPhone and you're expecting that responsiveness when you're using the keyboard, you're not going to get it here. Just to give you an example, if I'm trying to type in something on this keyboard, let's just say I'm going to type in my YouTube URL. Now, again, it's not horrible, but I find myself in the habit of hitting one key at a time before I go to the next one, just to make sure that I'm not skipping a key. You know, if you're used to typing really quickly, like you do on your cell phone, a lot of times I found out that after I did that, one of the letters didn't register. So I'm just in the mindset now to go slowly when I'm typing with this keyboard. Again, you have the handwriting option, which is really nice, but just something to keep in mind, the keyboard is not that responsive. Now, another recommendation if you're going to grab one of these is definitely grab a case. Now, the reason I say that is because this magnetic pen is supposed to just clip to the side, and it does clip to the side. But I've found several times through my daily use that this falls off at the slightest bump. So it doesn't take much for this pen to fall off. And if you lose this, you pretty much lose the tablets. So I definitely would recommend getting a case with this, something that will secure the pen a little bit better than this magnet does. Now, speaking of the pen, I already told you it's my favorite writing experience on any type of tablet, but really what makes it even better just writing is the erasing. So let's say I write a note, all you have to do is to erase is just flip it over on the back, and it works pretty much just like a real pencil. Again, these little small touches are what makes the writing experience top tier to me. Now, by far, my favorite benefit of having this tablet is the battery life. Now, when I tell you I've had this tablet for, I want to say almost a month now. And if you can see, if you look at the top and you see what the battery life is, I have not charged this since I had it. So whatever it came out of the box in a month ago, and that's what it's down to now. So again, if you're somebody that's on the go and you don't want to worry about having to always charge your device, the battery on this is insane. Now, just to recap the pros and cons of this tablet. One, it has exceptional transcription accuracy, which I think is one of the best features that will allow you to jot down your notes and then automatically transcribe them into a digital format. multiple language support. So if you're not an English speaker, you're still going to be in luck that this now can support multiple languages. My favorite feature is the incredible battery life. Again, like I said, this device has lasted over 30 days and it don't even look like it's halfway depleted, which is really, really good. Again, the main purpose for a tablet like this is the writing experience. The writing experience, I believe, is second to none. And then again, the portable aspect of it is very lightweight, very thin, easy to just throw this in the bag and go. And then you also have that cloud support where if you don't have your device with you, you'll still be able to access any of your notes taken through the cloud app. Now my cons. The typing responsiveness could definitely use some improvement. Again, it's not something that you're going to be doing a lot on this tablet, but if you find yourself in a situation where you want to do some typing, you're going to have to take your time. Secondly, the magnet on the side of this device, I don't believe is strong enough. Several occasions where I've lost the pen by bumping into something and the pen falls off a little bit too easy, and I would hate to lose the pen. So maybe if they could strengthen this magnet up a little bit, it would be a lot better. And thirdly, which kind of ties into my last point, it doesn't come with the case. So I feel at this price point at $550, they could have easily just threw in a nice little soft travel case, $10 case that'll, help you secure your pen a little bit better to make sure you don't lose any of your needed accessories. So overall, I'm really impressed with the device. Initially, I was really questioning the usability and the purpose of a tablet like this that doesn't have web access. You can't watch videos. Why would I buy this versus just buying an iPad? But when I actually got a hold of that actual writing experience, I can see why a lot of people are really into the e-ink tablet. So if you have trouble staying organized or you find yourself in a lot of meetings and you want to be a little bit more productive, I definitely think this is something that will help you out a lot. So if you have any other questions about the iFLYTEK AINOTE Air 2, definitely drop them down in the comment section and I'll be sure to get to them. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.